Right. How much does it erode their independence, though, to allow what they actually do now, these donor, whatever they call them? This program has been brought to you by Exxon, and say nice things about Exxon. I mean, that's not much different from the ad, is it? Paid for, says nice things about the advertiser. True, it's not a canned commercial, but how much different is that, eh? It doesn't say very nice, that argument, the government's argument, it doesn't say very nice things about the editorial judgment of public broadcasters, does it? That, well, if we can dump Sesame Street and put in old Bugs Bunny cartoons, but we're getting a lot of money to do that, we're going to do that? That they will, in fact, corrupt their programming because of commercial consideration? Doesn't say nice things about them, but interestingly, NPR and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting filed amicus brief, you may have looked at them, in the case before the Ninth Circuit, saying, please don't do this to us. Don't put us in this awful position where we have to be concerned with commercial consideration. We want to be pure. We don't want to be tempted.
But I don't know, like if you watch NewsHour right now on PBS, it still says stuff like brought to you by X company.
Right.
So I don't fully understand how this law is applied. And like would those become illegal too?
No, that's as I understand it. Those kind of donor statements or whatever they are, the FCC has blessed as consistent with the statute that prohibits commercial ads.
A lot of them include, like, they'll say brought to you by X company, and then it'll include their slogan or something.
Right.
So it's a little inconsistent.
A little, and that was part of the argument in the Ninth Circuit that the minority TV made, that the FCC is not narrowly tailored because they permit all this kind of stuff, and how can they justify discriminating? How would Kennedy come out on this case? Most of you had him voting in favor of minority TV, partly because he's strongly a First Amendment guy, partly because he's the author of Citizens United, emphasizing the value of political speech, the need for free political speech, partly because he's a Republican who's interested in promoting, enhancing commercial interests, so he might lean against the restriction on commercials with his expansive view of the First Amendment. On the other hand, he was the author of Turner Broadcasting 2, another case that some of you dug up, mentioned later in the reader, the cable case, in which the court demanded that the government produce some actual evidence to support its position restricting cable operators. And maybe he would follow that here, though in Turner 2, the second cable case, he basically said we can defer to the judgment of Congress on the economic effect of doing this, which would cut the other way, because if the court is going to defer to the judgment of Congress in a minority TV case, they're going to uphold the statute. Who knows what Breyer and Kagan might do? They might be deferential. I have the sense that they probably watch public television or listen to NPR themselves in their lives and don't want those stations to be contaminated with ads. They surely shouldn't vote based on their personal preference. Sotomayor, I could see her following the Benny Brush result, really, saying that we've got enough political speech, and the amount of money that's pumped into elections these days can be overwhelming the public stations. So the ban on political ads is good. The ban on commercial ads is good for all of the conventional reasons. But the ban on public issue ads, that doesn't attract any money. And it's pure politically related speech, not the kind that's going to attract big bucks. So I could see her saying, well, let's save public issue ads, but we'll condemn the others. Who knows? My guess is that the court would hold that all three prohibitions are unconstitutional, in an opinion by Kennedy, joined by the other conservatives, just like you thought, with the others tagging along. Not a happy prospect. But as I say, if you want to switch, go to this other case, let me know and we'll work something out in the way of extra credit. Anyway, take the rest of the day off. Nice going today with all this, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Red Lion, finally.